Hey everybody. Okay, so today we are making tzatziki, all right? So this is what you need to go and buy. Your ingredients are going to be this, which is Cabot, Greek yogurt, plain. You have to get the Cabot, okay? Because like I've done it with the other ones and it's like meh, okay? Get the Cabot. All right, so we get the Cabot. You're also gonna use one big old cucumber. Get like the biggest one you can find. This one isn't the biggest, but get a big old cucumber if you know what I'm talking about. You are also going to use a lot of this here, okay? Garlic, a lot, as much as you can handle. I'm going to put about 5 or 6 cloves into this, maybe more. Okay, as much as you like, a lot. All right, you're also going to need mint, fresh mint. So I'm going to show you this right here. This is the mint on the paper towel that I've already put in the microwave. You want to get your fresh, hi honey, he went down to get me a stand so that I can do this a little better than on my shelf where it is now. So you want your mint to be dried out, fresh mint dried out in the microwave. You are also going to need some kosher salt, the kind in the blue box or the blue bottle. Let me show you that right now. You're going to need this. It's the kosher salt, okay? But get the big blue box. I just don't have one right now. And that is it. That is all you need for this tzatziki. So I'm going to show you how to do it, all right? Here we go. All right. So in this bowl, I already have dumped out the yogurt, and I have already squished in the garlic cloves, which I have pressed through this gig here, which is a garlic press. You want to do that. And I'm starting to work on the cucumbers. So you want to slice the cucumbers out, and then I just use this chopper, all right? So here's what that's going to kind of look like. I'm going to grab a few, stick them here, and then chop. All right, so you want it to be fully minced like that, like almost emulsified, all right? So once you get all of your cucumber done, dump it in here, and then we'll get back. Okay, so you can see that we have our mint here on this paper towel. And what I usually do is I just fold the paper towel over and crush the mint like this, right? Gets nice and crunchy, and then you can just take your fingers and do this bitness here. Don't worry about the stems, don't worry about anything. If it's not done, stick it back in the microwave for a little while longer, because you want it to just be like dried stuff you buy in the store. Okay, that's about good. You see it? You see that? Now we're just gonna take this whole thing and we're just gonna put it into our mixture there. All right, we're almost ready. So we still need our salt. Here's our salt. We're gonna take it. I wish I could tell you how to measure, okay? But my mother never measured jack, all right? So she would always just like hand it, eyeball it, whatever. So I'm going to squish down here because you can see that I'm highly unprepared. But you're gonna just eyeball it in your hand. Maybe, let's see, about that much, which is probably about half a teaspoon or so. And I'm going to dump that in there. And now we're going to get cracking, mixing it all together. And then we're going to taste it, and we're going to keep adding the salt. We just don't want to add too much at first, because then there's no going back. All right. Okay, so we're putting it together, and you just want to kind of fold it in. And if you don't know what fold it in means, you're just going to kind of get some and do it. You don't want to give it a vigorous zhuzh like that, because then it's just going to splash on you, because there's that cucumber juice in there. So we're folding it in, scraping the sides, get everything. And once it's a little bit mixed, then you can give it like a good go. So give it a good go. And you want to taste it to see, what are we missing? So, hang on. I'm going to get a tasting spoon. And, woo! She got some serious garlic up in here. Definitely needs more salt. So then you can just keep adding salt a little at a time, until you're like, okay. All right, we're gonna give it another go in here. Now, listen, if you're doing a whole thing, you want to make the tzatziki first, because that is going to be so much yummier if you stick it in the fridge and let it sit there. Okay, so do the tzatziki first, get it in the fridge, and then you can go on to the rest of your meal. All right, so here we go. We're going to give it another little taste. I'm going to get another clean spoon, even though if y'all weren't here, I would totally be double dipping. Here we go. Yep, that's it. All right, so now you know how to make tzatziki. I want to see yours in the comments, okay? Go.